Uh, I think this week it will help you a lot. Your main thing is with the forms, right? You already got a lot better from the first week, but it still like some forms. I can show here on the beard. For example, here you can see if I do a little bit of zoom right here, that the beard goes like this, right? So when you are doing this, right, you have to show the values going from one to another, right? On yours, this don't happen. Can you see here? Right. So see how I can quickly fix this just by showing the value. Just in color picking from the from your painting here, and here you go. As you can see now, can you see? There is a letter right here. So it's because you have to follow the form. So remember from the light class that rounder the object is, more planes. And if you have more planes, remember that you have more value changes. All right. Remember the song. So this statue has a lot of rounder stuff, like here. These things are here, face. So it's mostly soft edges, and you have some hard edges at some places. Again, today class probably it will help you a lot. Another thing on this painting right here is the white use. As you can see, uh, if you get the statue right here, there is only some place that go full white. On yours, almost a bunch of places, like here, for example, and then I click here, is not full white. You can see here, and then on yours, right? We usually materials don't go to this hard white right here, the 10 value. Some do, but usually don't, depending on the material, but mostly don't. So be aware of that. This one looks like marble, but I don't know if the environment or the photo is not going to full 10 value. So bring back a little bit. Like here, see, it's too dark, it's too light, right? And then here is like, here you can actually see the difference right here and here again. See? So you have to turn down a bit. Here you can see like this is a soft edge right here. Here you had some issues with the feature, which is okay. Features is another thing. But as you can see, what I'm doing here is putting the form and changing values where it needs to be changed. But that's basically it. So remember to this thing right here, more planes and value chains. And also remember to follow the form. So if you have trouble with this, you can get a photo like this and do the forms, get a high red, high saturation red, and do this. Try to understand the planes like here, for example, right? Nose plane, as you can see, like this. Right, try to do this so you can understand the wireframe, understand where values will change or not, right? And it's mostly the same thing with this painting right here. Again, a lot better. I can see that you are paying more attention to the value changes as well, but still a little bit hard. Too much hard edges for faces. Face do not usually don't have that much hard edges unless is a super old guy. But usually a younger person do not have that much hard edges. So just soften here a little bit. And here on the neck, you can really see, look how soft it is here, and here on yours is a super hard edge. So we have to turn this back. Again, you will learn this today, so don't worry. But again, bring even where the shadow is creating a hard edge is not that hard, so I'll take care with that. Again, it's usually the face don't have that hard edge. Here you can see what I was talking to you. Like yours go to shadow and white and the light, but here you can see that it has another value right here. It's dark, another value than light, because if the plane goes more or less like this, it's a little bit wrong, squarish, but not that squarish. So you get a little bit of plane change right here. So on yours, you don't have this. So you can add this right here. Right. Also, don't be afraid of our darkest, like here is a darker plane. And same thing with the ear right here. Too many hard edges. Even where you have hard edges, remember that sometimes the hard edge is not that hard. On the ears, as an example, like we have hard edges there, but it's not that hard. At least on this case, right? Sometimes it is, but it's basically, you have to bring more form. For example, this plane right here is like this, right? You have the cheekbone right here, but this plane goes to here. So if you look, you can see that it's a little bit darker, just a little bit. So you can bring this, especially around here, you can bring this darker value right here to push a little bit the painting. It's basically it, it's basically form for you, what I can recommend for you is actually trace these wireframes, doing this on pictures, and try to understand where the form is going. Do on sculpture, because sculpture is a little bit easier. but it's a lot better than the last homeworks. I can see that you are changing more values, and it's already paying the results. So it's basically it. So remember, more planes, more value chains. I remember the form of the things.